One example of a quick win for us than using the Omniture suite of tools involved some of our paid search terms. We found that some branded terms for some of our partners were not performing at levels that we thought they were, of which we thought they were capable. We looked at the landing page and the terms we were using in the search engines, and are now using multivariate testing to optimize those landing pages to optimize the visitor experience to the site, as well as optimizing the money that we're spending on those paid terms.
Some of the tests we run with Test and Target, a recent one in fact, is a conversion funnel flow test, where we've tested 3 different versions of our conversion funnel against our control. One that was really Ajax heavy, thinking, hey, this is kind of glammy, it looks really good, our customers are going to love that. Another one, we shortened the process down from a 5-step process to a 3-step process, and another was kind of a hybrid of the 2. We quickly realized, just getting into the test almost a week, that our Ajax version wasn't liked by our customers. They really didn't like it at all. So we actually were able to stop that test and continue on with the other 2 variations or recipes against our control. Pretty soon we realized that the combination of the 2 didn't work either, and so we were able to just test the 3-step version against our control, and have been able to see some great lift from it. Double-digit lift in not only revenue, but also conversions, which is a huge win for us, again, looking at the bottom of the funnel.
We had just implemented a campaign tracking system with using Site Catalyst and Discover as well, and it was around a product launch for a very high-dollar SKU. So there was a landing page, there were emails, there was advertising directing people to this landing page. Part of the analysis was looking at how did those external traffic drivers perform, how much traffic did they bring, and then what was the conversion of those, as well as what was the conversion for that landing page. Tied to that, the way we have our report suite structured, we were able to not only analyze the external campaign sources, the web behavior, but also the ROI of that campaign. Now we have proof that we can be effective in generating money and being profitable with direct-to-consumer marketing.
We have implemented Test and Target one-to-one on our homepage in our center banner tile, and as a result, the click-throughs to our homepage center tile have consistently doubled monthly over average, and we saw that increase happen almost immediately.
We were able to observe behavior, come up with hypotheses, and test those hypotheses, determine the winning landing page, and put it out under the marketplace. And we were able to drive up our signups 22% by being able to move more quickly, more contemporary, and more on target with our efforts.
We actually created a test that we wanted to see what a value proposition explaining who Jewelry Television is and why you should buy from us. Why is that good on the site? So we didn't just do that with an A/B test. We actually targeted people that were first-time visits to the site versus return visits to see if that value proposition made a difference to repeat visitors and new visitors that actually had never made a purchase with us before. So we were able to derive a great return on investment out of that, because from that led us to have a value proposition that is currently on the site to this day that was of value to both new visitors and repeat visitors.
It was really easy to determine which of the recommendations campaigns worked best because we ran them through the Test and Target tool. Because all the Test and Target reporting is set up to say, here are your 3 recipes in this campaign, here's the conversion you got from each one, the clicks you got from each one, and again, the Test and Target reporting tool tells you which one is doing best, and it gives you the statistical significance of that lift. So because we ran them all through recipes in the Test and Target campaign, we just opened that campaign, clicked on reports, and it told us which one was working. The results of the abandoned cart campaign have started to come in, and the lift we're seeing is enormous. The lift over our best performing campaign in 2009 is we're getting a 600% lift in revenue percent. 600%. The results as compared to our average 2009 campaign, all the campaigns we've done in 2009, we're seeing a 2,500% lift. Those numbers are, they're not even really conceivable, but that's what they are.
There's a tremendous amount of waste of time going on getting data and actually taking any use, or getting any use out of it. So when it came to Omniture, we asked them, how do we use your tools to come in here and give us better data quicker and help us take action on it? So they came in and they did a wonderful job of collecting data, helping us drill further into the data. So now we understand our ad spend, not only at just the category level, but we can actually get down as far as the keyword level. We can do it not just for online revenue, but we have a call center, and Omniture has done a very good job of helping us understand where our online spend has gone and driven offline revenue to our call center.
At the end of the day, I think Omniture Consulting is the most effective way to make actionable the metrics that Omniture overall provides. So the vision of being about optimization, not web analytics, Omniture Consulting is the vehicle to do that.
I think some of the great successes in using the Omniture products involve a lot more than the products. We have found through Omniture a partner. We're not just paying for software. We're paying for solutions.
We have to do more with less, and we have all this customer data, and if we're not using it to make really optimized, really targeted, really relevant campaigns for our users, someone else is going to do it. And we can't afford to lose any market share right now for any reason. So I truly believe that Omniture's integrated suite of tools, being able to look at my testing metrics next to my email metrics, next to my paid search metrics, next to my, what happens to all of those things once they hit the site, is going to be how we move the business forward.
One of the great things about the Omniture suite is it allows us to understand things about our visitors and actually relay that information onto executives. In a lot of cases, for an analyst, I'm not discovering something earth-shattering, but it's great to be able to put that in front of the executives so quickly and easily.
There's an in-house consulting group, Omniture Digital, that came in and helped us get a jump start on what we were doing. We did a hosted flow engagement where they actually took over part of our website and were able to make tests or iteratives of our test very quickly. They've been fantastic.
We currently have on contract a solutions consultant, and we get X number of hours every week. That person helps us not only with reporting, but also helps us with certain types of analyses when our workload gets overwhelmed.
I would absolutely say that the Omniture Consulting Group is an extension of my team, if not an extension of my hands.
If Omniture were to go away tomorrow, it would put a gaping hole into our understanding of our business. I mean, literally, if you actually fell off the planet today, we would have an understanding of our business for about a couple of months, and then at that point, it would just slowly go to dark. You just wouldn't know where the spend was going. You wouldn't know what your competitors were up to. You wouldn't know how to react to anything. All of a sudden, it would be just guessing again like we were doing 5 years ago, which, it's an enormous part of our business. If we don't understand where the spend is going and how it's working, you're flying blind. And too many other competitors are just too efficient to allow that to happen anymore. We have to have that information.
The Omniture products are critical for what I do at Extra Space. Our company is driven by numbers from the bottom up, and everything that we can do and measure is something that we're interested in. Without Omniture, it'd be really difficult to do my job.
If Omniture were to go away, we would lose a competitive advantage. And being in the verticals of digital music, digital games, and digital video, that would be a significant loss. We would have to unplug the internet as a result.
We rely upon the technology in a far greater way than simply as a tool like Site Catalyst or Discover. We are committed ourselves even to Omniture technology, and even myself as an analyst, I look at myself tied to Omniture, and it's significantly important to not only the practitioners but as well as the companies.
But then we wouldn't be able to really to give our users the best site experience possible. So we really wouldn't know how engaged they are on the site. And because a lot of times we actually sell our packages based on page view and volume and unique visitors that actually view those pages. So if we didn't have Omniture, there's absolutely no way we'd be able to give that information and actually be able to sell that to our advertisers. And in a sense, basically we'd lose money.
If Omniture went away today, I would probably be looking for another job.